Section 1. A river of power. Imagine a force of nature so powerful. It carves canyons through the highest mountains on Earth. Now imagine a plan to tame that force. China is now moving forward with a project of epic proportions. It plans to build the largest hydroelectric dam in human history. This isn't just another infrastructure project. It's a statement of power. It's a statement of ambition. It's a statement of technological might. The dam is set to be built on the Yarlung Tsangpo River, a mighty waterway that flows from the Tibetan Plateau. Downstream, this same river becomes the Brahmaputra, flowing through India, then into Bangladesh. The decision to build a dam here sends ripples far beyond China's borders. It raises urgent questions about water, power, and control in one of the world's most sensitive regions. We're talking about a structure that would dwarf every other dam ever built, including China's own famous Three Gorges Dam. The proposed dam is expected to generate 3 times the electricity of the Three Gorges, currently the world's largest power station. We will also look at the other side of the story. We'll examine the potential environmental damage, the impact on people living in the river's path, and the geopolitical tensions it is already creating. Section 2. The scale of ambition. To understand the magnitude, let's start with the numbers. The planned dam on the Yarlung Tsangpo aims for a power generation capacity of around 60 gigawatts. To put that in perspective, the Three Gorges Dam produces about 22.5 gigawatts. This new project is nearly triple that size. The location itself is part of the challenge and the opportunity. The river drops dramatically in elevation in a section known as the Great Bend, creating a massive potential for hydropower. This is the energy source China intends to capture. The site is remote. The site is rugged. The site sits in a seismically active area, making construction an immense logistical and engineering nightmare. First and foremost is electricity generation. A 60-gigawatt power station could help China meet its ambitious climate goals, peaking carbon emissions before 2030 and achieving carbon neutrality by 2060. This isn't just a domestic issue. It has profound international implications. As the Brahmaputra, it is a vital water source for over 130 million people. India, Bangladesh. Any major structure that alters its flow could have devastating consequences downstream. The project, therefore, becomes a powerful geopolitical lever. Section 3. A legacy of concrete and power. China's ambition to build the world's largest dam did not appear out of nowhere. It is the latest chapter in a long and complex history of dam building. For much of the 20th century, China viewed dams as powerful symbols of progress and modernity. They were seen as essential tools for controlling devastating floods and providing the power needed to lift millions out of poverty. This culminated in the construction of the Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze River, a project that was debated for decades before finally being approved. It displaced over 1 million people. It submerged countless historical sites. But it also provides a massive amount of electricity and helps control the Yangtze's notorious floods. For China's leaders, the benefits were seen as outweighing the costs. First and foremost is the insatiable demand for electricity. For many years, this demand was met by burning coal, which led to choking air pollution. The strategic shift toward massive hydropower projects is a direct response to this energy crisis. Finally, we cannot ignore the element of national pride. Building the biggest dam, the longest bridge, the fastest train is a tangible demonstration of technological prowess and economic might. The Yarlung Tsangpo Dam, if completed, would be the ultimate trophy project, an unparalleled feat of engineering that would stand as a permanent monument to the ambition of 21st century China. However, this monument to power is also fraught with peril. The Yarlung Tsangpo region is not just a source of immense hydropower, it is also a global biodiversity hotspot. Once the dam is complete and the reservoir begins to fill, the environmental transformation will be even more dramatic. A vast area of forest and river valley will be submerged forever, drowning a rich tapestry of life beneath a deep, still lake. The dam wall will become an impenetrable barrier, blocking the migration routes of fish that travel up and down the river to spawn. The area directly impacted by the dam and its reservoir is home to small, scattered communities, including many indigenous Tibetan and Monpa people. For these communities, the river is not just a body of water. It is the center of their culture, their spiritual beliefs, and their traditional livelihoods. The construction of the dam and the subsequent flooding of their ancestral lands will force thousands of people from their homes. This process of displacement is deeply traumatic. These irreplaceable cultural heritage sites would be submerged by the reservoir, erased from the physical landscape forever. Because China is the upstream country, the dam gives it immense leverage over downstream water supplies. That unilateral control fuels geopolitical tension and mistrust. India, in particular, sees the project as a strategic threat. It fears China could use the dam as a political weapon, withholding water during conflicts, or releasing huge volumes to trigger flooding. For Bangladesh, low-lying and at the river's end, the stakes are existential. The controversy is ultimately a battle of competing narratives, one of green progress and national achievement, and another of ecological destruction and regional hegemony. The plan to dam the Yarlung Tsangpo River is a story of immense ambition and profound consequence. In essence, the Yarlung Tsangpo Dam encapsulates one of the great dilemmas of our time. It pits the urgent need for massive amounts of renewable energy against the equally urgent need to protect our planet's last wild places. The project forces us to ask difficult questions about the true cost of development and who ultimately pays the price for such monumental ambition. As the world watches, the next steps in this saga will be critical. The transition from planning to action is the key thing to monitor. This is more than just a story about a single dam. It is a preview of the resource conflicts likely to define the 21st century. The story of the Yarlung Tsangpo Dam is far from over. Its most important chapters are yet to be written. The future of this great river, and the millions who depend on it, hangs in the balance. For all these reasons, this is a story that matters to everyone, and one the world cannot afford to ignore.